Hey guys, it's PO2 2nd class Macdonald-Miles here, and we are doing some pants today. So first we're just going to do some care of your pants before we even get started. So the one main thing for making sure your pants don't get wrinkled is don't throw your pants in your closet and just leave it. Hang them up. It's really important to keep them nice and clean, especially, and also wrinkle free. So what you want to do is take the seams of your pants. So seams, when you're ironing your pants, is very important. So just remember that when we are starting to iron. So you want to connect the two seams together. This is going to help you create your crease as well. And then do that on both pant legs. Put them together and then hang them up. So you could use like the clip hanger like this, or fold it over a hanger like this, and that's just going to keep your creases. You're going to keep your creases from not getting destroyed. Because that's the main thing, you want to have your creases. That's the whole point. So, also another thing, before we even get started ironing, what you need to do is take out the pockets. So just pull your pockets out, make sure there's nothing in them, and it's just going to help you iron better, and there's nothing going to be in the way of actually ironing your creases. So the two things, well, the one thing most importantly that you're going to need is, obviously you're going to need an iron. It's kind of like the whole point. You're going to need a cloth so that you don't burn your pants. This is optional, but you don't need to do it, but hairspray. So I'll tell you how to do hairspray at the end. It's just optional. You don't need to do it. You can still get a good crease without using hairspray, but hairspray is going to really help you get that really nice crisp crease. So what you're going to want to do is, before we start ironing, you're going to take your creases and line them up. And then you're going to try to, on both legs, just try to make that crease with your fingers, because you can just put a little bit of pressure. It'll kind of outline it a little bit, and you're going to do that on both sides and both pant legs. So now you're going to fold one pant leg back, and then you're going to take the pant leg that is now the bottom one. You're going to pull it so it's nice and flat, flatten it out, and make sure that you're not wrinkling anything underneath, or there's no bumps or wrinkles underneath. And you want to do that all the way up to the back of your pants, and also at the top and the front. And when you're doing your crease, you want to make sure you get all the way up to your belt loops. Try to line them up with your belt loops. Mine are not, but try to line it up with your belt loops, with your belt loop. And same in the back. You want to try to line it up with this back loop and try to bring it all the way up to the top. So what we're going to do is we are going to put your cloth down over top of the first section of your pant leg, and you're just going to flatten everything out. Make sure there's no wrinkles or creases that you might iron into your pants. You're just going to make sure it's nice and flat, and then you're just going to turn your iron. It depends on how you want to iron it. I put mine on the highest setting, but that's also why I use a cloth. If you don't have a cloth to use a lower setting and you won't burn it as much. So that's usually why the cloth is here, so you don't burn your pants, make them shiny. So that's why you see people with shiny pants, they're usually not using a cloth, or they have it on a really high heat and they're leaving it on there like this, right? So you don't want to do that. So all you're going to do now is just take your iron and you're just going to run across the line that you feel, and you're just going to make sure you're just going to iron it down, press down, and like that, and do that on the same side. Like that. And so another important thing is, don't move your pant leg until it's cooled down, or don't move, really this is a good tip for anything. If you're ironing, don't move the shirt or pants or whatever until it's cooled down, because you could wrinkle it if you move it when it's still hot. Right? So you want to make sure it's cooled down. So another way of doing that is just kind of rub it down, make sure you're feeling, it's not too hot. And now what you're going to do is you're going to take your cloth and you're going to come up to the top here, and you're going to make sure that you're not wrinkling anything like we did down here, and you're going to pull this up to the top, make sure there's no wrinkles, flatten it out, and then you're going to take your iron, and then you're just going to iron up here, and watch your fingers because you could burn them. Just do that. And take it off, let it cool down. And then for the back of your pants, you're just going to do the same thing. So you're going to try to fold it back all the way as much as you can. you're going to put this under here, flatten it out, make sure there's no wrinkles in your pants, and then you're going to iron it out. Like that. And so basically you're going to repeat that. You're going to fold this back, then you're going to flip your pants over. Once they're cooled down, flip your pants over, do the same thing, fold your pant leg back, and then you can iron it out. And if you want to change, like if you want to do, so we did this side of the pant for ironing. So if you want to do this side, you just flip your pants over and then do the exact same thing for that. So if you have train tracks, the best way to get them out is to first wash your pants. Another thing for when you're washing your pants is just wash them like a normal wash, then put them in the dryer for like 15-20 minutes, take them out, iron it right away so that you have that nice dampness, and it'll help crease your pants better, and it'll help you get out any wrinkles or creases or train tracks. So wash your pants, then put them in the dryer for 15-20 minutes, take them out, and then what you're going to want to do is, if you have train tracks, lay your creases flat down, so like this, and you're going to iron your pants so that you get every wrinkle out. So you're going to flatten your pants. Instead of having it creased together, you're going to have your crease together instead of having your seams together, okay? So now if you want to use hairspray, like I said, it's optional. A lot of our chiefs and POs use hairspray to have really good creases. So if you want to try it, it's good to have your creases nice and hard. So all you're going to do is flip your pants inside out. Both legs. So as you can see, there are these indents in your pants, so that's where your crease is, and it's good to put your crease in first before you actually iron it. So make a base like a starting crease, and then iron it with hairspray. So flip your pants inside out, make sure your pockets aren't in the way of where you're going to be spraying your hairspray. And then all you're going to do is take your hairspray and you're going to spray down the line all the way down to the bottom, and same thing on the other side, and then you'll let it dry a little bit and then flip it over, do the same thing on the back, let it dry, and then flip your pants back inside out and iron it the exact same way as what we just learned. So guys, good luck on your challenge, and also if you have any more questions, just let me know and put them down in the comments. I can help you out with that if you need any help. Like I said guys, good luck with your challenge. Have a great day.